When you log into your social media apps, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or even YouTube, we are bombarded with these get rich schemes. Everyone appears to be a millionaire. Everyone appears to be living the affluent life. Well, these statistics in this following presentation may shock you because based on the statistics, everyone possibly can't be living the life that's presented to you on a daily basis. I hope you enjoy the presentation. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, family? Hope you guys are having a phenomenal start to your day. Now, before I get started, I want to give you a word out of one of my favorite books, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. I think everyone should have this book in their library, okay? Today, I will multiply my value 100-fold. The height of my goals will not hold me in awe, though I may stumble often before they are reached. If I stumble, I will rise, and my falls will not concern me, for all men must stumble, often to reach the earth. Only a worm is free from the worry of stumbling. I am not a worm. I am not an onion plant. I am not a sheep. I am a man. Let others build a cave worth their clay. I will build a castle with mine. Again, hey man, in life we must set lofty goals. And sometimes when you're thinking about those goals, it could be hard to visualize it. But again, set the goals, have some targets along the way. You're going to fall, you're going to stumble, but we got to fight through it. We got to fight through the adversity, because on the other side of adversity is victory. It is victory. Victory awaits. All right. Now let's get into it. Millionaire statistics. We only have 22 million millionaires in the US. That's about 8.8% of all adults. All right. Only 8.8% of all adults are millionaires. 33% of the US millionaires are women. So kudos to the women that are out there setting those goals and accomplishing their dreams and becoming millionaires. Again, having $1 million put you in the top 10% of wealth in the US. So once you can really acquire that $1 million, we're talking about having $1 million in the bank or in a retirement account somewhere. That sets you up, that puts you in the top 10%. All right, now let's break this down. Millionaires by age. Now, the average millionaire is 57 years old. Now, when you're on social media, you're on these platforms, you're on television, it appears that, all these 21-year-olds, all these 25-year-olds are just millionaires. They figured it out. They have the secret that could help you become a millionaire in no time. But that can't be further from the truth. The average millionaire is 57 years old. 42% of millionaires are baby boomers, and they are between the ages of 57 and 75. 19% of millionaires are millennials, and their ages range between 18 and 31. So again, you do have a lot of young adults out here accomplishing some dreams, and they're accomplishing their goals at a very early age. But it's only 19% of the millionaires. Basically 2 out of every 10 millionaires. All right. They're between the age of 18 and 31. Now, where do wealthy millennials live? Now, when we take a look at the map, some things are quite noticeable. California, the tech bubble, that's tech land over there. A lot of professional athletes, just a huge state. California has 44% of the wealthy millennials. Texas has 5% of them. Florida has 5%. Maryland has 5%. New Jersey has 5%. New York has 14% of them. Massachusetts has 5%. Illinois 3%. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but Washington State has 4%. All right. So the bulk of the millionaires, the millennials between that age of 18 and 31, most of them reside in California. Now let's break down Millionaires by Race. 22.3% of Asian people with bachelor's degrees are or will become millionaires. 21.5% of people who are white, middle-aged, and college educated are or will become millionaires. 6.8% of people who are Hispanic or Latino and are middle-aged and college educated are or will become millionaires. 6.4% of people who are black, college educated, and middle-aged are estimated to be or become millionaires. All right, so that's some interesting data there. All right, let's take a look at millionaires by gender. 33% or 1/3 of U.S. millionaires are women. Women make up about 20% of the Fidelity 401k account holders who have at least $1 million set aside. The average age of a woman to have $1 million set aside for retirement is 58.5. So again, when we take a look at the numbers, the data, statistics, majority of the people who become millionaires are middle-aged individuals. So you do have some younger adults, some younger men and women that do accomplish this feat. But if you haven't accomplished that goal, don't worry. Don't feel bad. You still have time to grow. You still have time to set new targets. You still have time to set new goals, and you can accomplish this feat of reaching $1 million saved in a bank account or $1 million saved in a retirement account. It's all very possible, but the goal is to set some plans, develop a strategy, and you must stick to it. And again, like the book says, you have to battle through the adversity. You're going to fall, you're going to stumble, but you must continue to move through and battle through that adversity. The average age for men to have $1 million set aside for retirement is 59.3. So when we take a look at the Millionaires by Industry, 5 careers most commonly held by millionaires according to one survey include engineers, accounting, and law. Again, engineers, man, that's where, it's one of those very, very popular fields. Accounting, becoming a finance guy, and law, being a lawyer. Become a great lawyer, you can set your own prices. All right, the finance and investments industry produces the highest number of millionaires. Okay, you got to go where the money's at. If you want to learn more and be where the millionaires are, that's the industry that you need to be in. Finance and investings, okay? All right, 79% of surveyed millionaires didn't receive an inheritance. All right, and I read an interesting story that most millionaires or people who accumulate large amounts of wealth, they ultimately give 80 to 90% of their money away, because a lot of times they believe that their family members will blow the money. They didn't work as hard as they worked to acquire the wealth, so they just don't want to just give it to them. They feel like, they may blow it or they may misuse the funds. So a lot of people truly give a lot of their money away. Okay. Now, what percentage are you in? Now, if you are in the top 20%, that means you earn over $100,000 a year. Top 10%, now if you earn over $173,000 a year, you are in the top 10% of earners in this country. Now, if you earn over $342,000, you are in the top 5% of the people in this country. And there you have it. Millionaire statistics. Now, family, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Now, if you did, hey, please hit that like, subscribe button. Keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.